Well, ladies and gentlemen, referee Howard Foster has our boxers, and before we declare the result, a referee has asked that you join him and pay tribute to both these heavyweights in the ring. The end comes. 1 minute, 1 second into round number 8. Howard Foster dispenses with the count. The winner by technical count out, and the new WBA International Heavyweight Champion, Derek Chisora! Ladies and gentlemen, please, the appreciation for Carlos Takam!
Derek Chisora, that's surely one of the best heavyweight fights we've seen on these shores for many years. Talk us through it.
You know what, it was tough, but this fight was very emotional for me. I want to dedicate this fight to my two beautiful girls at home, my missus and my beautiful daughter. This was very tough, and Takam is a true tough African boy. Very tough.
He's only been stopped twice, once by AJ, once by Povetkin, both in 10 rounds. You've done it in 8. What sort of message has that sent out?
Hey, listen, the guy was tough. I realized I could not trade with him toe-to-toe. So I knew the over right hand was going to catch him, but I could not chuck it in the early rounds because I knew I'd be left open. So on that round, something in my mind that said, you know what? It's time you send it home.
You hurt him, he hurt you. How badly hurt were you in the fight?
Nah, he didn't hurt me. Now you're lying. He didn't hurt me, man. I'm English. Nobody can hurt us.
At times in your career, you've been portrayed as the bad guy. I just wonder, the emotion, you mentioned the emotion earlier, the emotion hearing this crowd chant your name with everybody cheering you on.
Oh, yeah, man. Listen, I am bad. There's no two ways about it. But, when I step in this arena, I want to fight for the fans. I say war on my cap. And I bet you any money I win the fight of the year with this fight. There's no doubt about it. It was very tough.
Who do you want to fight next?
Hey, listen. It's up to these fans who they want to see me fight. I'll say names, but I know really and truly they come out and say, you know what, let's go the other way around. They don't want to fight me. I'm 34, but I feel 21 right now.
Do you think, though, that win catapults you back into world title contention?
Yes, hand on my heart, I'm a born again. I believe in God. I do everything I do right now for God. So the next opponent I take down will be for God. So whoever wants it can have it. And really and truly, I'll tell Eddie, sort something out. But Eddie, he's just gonna duck and dive as well. So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Is the motivation, though, for big fights still there? The hunger still burns?
Hey, listen, man. Look at the O2, man. I don't fight for me. I fight for the fans. That's it. I fight for these guys here. When they sing my name, I walk in here. I'm about it. It's when I put this thing on, I'm a different man. So I still want to fight. If there's anybody out there who wants it, you know what? You can have it.
Would you be interested in the winner of the main event?
Oh, yeah, man. I'll be definitely up for it. If Joseph Parker wins it, I'm ready. I got my passport. We do it in New Zealand if he wants it, or we do it here. If Dillian wins it, I know for a fact he's going to have to sign the contract. But I know, knowing him, he'll be like, no, I got a world title fight. But good luck to both of them, you know what I'm saying?
Eddie Hearn, he says you're going to duck and dive. Which way are you going to duck?
I just want to let everyone know, first of all, 2 weeks ago, and I know he doesn't want to tell anyone, but 2 weeks ago, he picked up a shoulder injury. And I asked him, what are you going to do? And his exact words to me is, I'm not going to let...
I lied. I didn't have no shoulder injury. I wanted more money. So I had to squeeze him for more money.
Oh, I knew it.
Yeah, you're right. You shouldn't have told anyone. You're right.
I told him, listen, I don't think I'm going to fight. I'm not going to make it. He goes, all right, then tell me how more money do you want? I was like, you know what? Let's make it that number. He goes, all right, there you go. I was like, you know what? I feel better now.
The best thing is I would have given you double. All I want to say is that we sit down. You cannot imagine what those two went through in the ring tonight. I just want to say well done, Derek Chisora and Carlos Takam, because those two are absolute warriors.
Do I get a new watch?
Yeah, you lost the last one.
And do I get a new watch?
You lost the last one.
Yes or no?
You can buy me one now.
I'll buy you one.
Listen, last words to you.
Yeah.
Sum it up.
Listen. Let's go out there, have a great summer. Ibiza, here I come.
Derek, just imagine.
I think the response to that is, look out, Ibiza. They won't know what's hit him. What a cracking performance from Derek Chisora. A lot of love for him here at the O2 tonight, Johnny.
You know what, the way we were talking before the fight, I hope I speak for all of us, it was going to be his last fight. Because, realistically, I didn't think he had that fight left in him. Tony's your boy, and I did. It was hard to put your hand on heart to say that he's got it in him.
What made you believe that he did?
Because me and David were talking before it, and I've spoke about this. I know when Dell's on him, and I knew how much he'd invested in the camp. If you look in the details of his camp, he's flown sparring partners in from America. He's flown sparring partners in from Europe. He knew what was coming tonight. And let me tell you, let's be straight, he was losing that fight. But his plan was never to win the first 6 rounds or the early rounds. His plan was to drag Carlos Takam into a dogfight late. And I just knew.
Do you know what, Tony? I think Carlos Takam dragged him into a dogfight early. He come out and set an hellacious pace.
He did.
You know,
that's what he wanted, Mac.
But Chisora can fight, man. He's a well-conditioned heavyweight. He's done it time and time. The 5 rounds with David Hay was a hellacious pace. The Dillian Whyte, he's a very well-conditioned heavyweight.
And he's
got a heart of a lion as well. And do you know what, though? To carry that power that far on in a fight like that,
such
you know
a high rate of punches.
What I said before the fight, this is the difference in the heavyweight division. Even the non-punchers are punchers because they can turn their actual body weight over onto the end of the fist, and that's what happens.
Just describe how much it takes out of you, consistently getting them.
I think Dell invested an awful lot in Carlos Takam's body tonight. He went the body relentlessly, and although he did land to the head a number of times, I didn't see one time until that big right hook landed, because it was a counter-punch. As Takam thrown, he didn't see what was coming back at him in time. If he'd have seen that, he would have absorbed it, but it's always the punch you don't see that drops you on your pants. The punch kind of landed just behind the ear. That missed high up, equilibrium. So therefore, it gone completely. Even though he was conscious, he just couldn't do anything about it.
I mean, he was aware, but his legs were gone.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Takam's pace from the off, keeping him against the rope. I thought this is not going to go 5 rounds. These guys are too big.
He had the stronger start, for sure.
Do you know what? To keep this kind of pressure on. I just don't care.
Do you know
That
what,
was the best.
Do you know what, though? What Dillian Whyte did tonight, I mean, you can see the pressure that Takam's putting him on in here. But at times, he was really clever, Dillian Whyte was. You know, a lot of that pressure, he was slipping, sliding, riding. A lot of those shots, he wasn't taking full-blooded. He was answering back. He was always staying in the fight. He was way behind on the cards. But Takam was expending an awful lot of energy. But for Dillian Whyte to still have that power in him, that long...
I honestly didn't think Del had that freshness left in him. I really didn't, and yes, he was behind on points. But the power is the last thing that goes, and that's the one thing that pulled him through, because it pushed Takam back when Takam's pressure was inconsistent. I don't think it was so much the freshness, Johnny. What I think is it's just the timing, and Takam had invested so much into them first 6.
Yeah, he was very tired too. You know, and the accuracy of the shot.
But he can keep that up. Listen, forget about that. He is the champ himself.